Gentlemen, let me tell you how to avoid the friend zone. One quality that you need, and that's decisiveness. All relationships, especially ones that have happened during cuffing season, you know what I'm saying? Uh, People that you meet in the fall and winter who want to maybe look for a cuddle buddy or a warm person or someone to go to dinner with, or they don't want to spend time alone, or they're out. You know, the woman is dating many men, and you're one of the many that she's dating. Like, she's spinning plates. If you don't feel an escalation of affection, think about it. A bullet or a projectile goes in the direction that the barrel is aimed at. Okay? If the barrel of a cannon is like this, guess where the cannonball is going to go? Like this. It's only going to go in the direction that it's aimed in. In a relationship of any type, whether it's just starting out or you've been in it for a while, doesn't matter if it's 2 weeks old, 2 months, or 2 years. If you don't see the trajectory going somewhere, if you don't see a reciprocation of affection, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying demonize anybody. What I'm saying is this, is cut your losses, avoid the friend zone, because that'll eventually happen. The last place you want to be is in a chick's friend zone. And remember that genuine burning desire is where it's at. That means, like, you want to spend so much time with one another. You can't keep your hands off of one another. You want to be with one another. You're not offended at what they say. You seek more of them, and they seek more of you in a good way. Because of their desire for you, they I don't want to say ignore, but they put aside potential issues or incompatibilities because their attraction is very strong to you. Make sure you do not end up in a friend zone. There's nothing more unfulfilling than being with a woman who, like, you might have started out with wanting to be romantic, or that was your intention, and it ends up being, well, maybe I'll just give it one more week. Look at the trajectory. Where is it going? If you don't sense, think about this. Men are the gatekeepers to relationships. Women are the gatekeepers to sex. If both people don't drop their weapons and take a step towards one another at about the same time, okay, they just feel comfortable taking a step towards one another. If both people do that, it's a good thing. If one person is sensing that the other person is, remember that book a long time ago that was called He's Just Not That Into You, or something to that effect, whatever. Wishing and hoping is not a strategy in a relationship. You can't wish a relationship into existence. You can't wish any kind of bond into existence. If a woman is making more rules for you, then you're friend zoned. Women do break rules for the men they are into. They make rules for the men that they're not into. And today's woman, it doesn't matter. If the woman could be a 10, the woman can be a 2. Women are they're just absolutely overwhelmed with attention. A guy goes on a dating site, he gets 2 women interested in him. A woman goes on the same dating site, she'll get 100 men within the first 12 hours. Saying, you're so beautiful, like, wow, great smile, I love that dress, hey, sexy, what's up? Men, we don't get that. So we jump at the first thing that shows any interest. Gentlemen, I don't want to say turn the tables. I'm not saying, well, give it to them bitches. There are some guys that talk like that. I'm not like that. That's not my thing. You're better off, not only mentally and emotionally, heart-wise, logistically, financially, to take yourself out of a friend zone. If you don't detect genuine desire, don't pursue something. Don't try to inorganically make something happen. Like, you need all the ingredients for a recipe to make that particular dish. If all the ingredients aren't there, it's going to be kind of like that dish. It won't taste as good. It won't be like what you remembered it being, like when you had it at a restaurant. You thought, oh, maybe I'll make this at home. The ingredients of a healthy, happy, thriving relationship where you grow, sir, is genuine desire from her, not desperation, genuine desire, escalating affection. Avoid the friend zone, and make it clear right from the get-go. You're not in it to be friends. Now, you can be friendly. Nothing wrong with that. Who knows? You might make a business connection. You might, that type of thing. You might discover, you might actually like the person's personality, and they could be just kind of a sounding board for you. I mean, there's, like I said, I'm not so sure that men and women can be friends like, oh, she's a good friend of mine. People have asked me, and you see my video in the past, can men and women be good friends? Or can they be friends? Possibly yes, after they had sex. And that mystery is put away. Like, you went there, it is what it is, now you can be normal without being stumbling over your own affections and your hormones and that type of thing. So, and I'm not promoting that either. I'm not promoting, like, go have sex with somebody so you can be friends with them. You can keep it light, you can keep it surfacey, but your job, sir, is to be a genuine desire detector. If you don't see it, it's not there. It can't be engineered, manufactured, manipulated. Can't happen. Don't force it. Desire is something that happens, like, both parties don't even know why it happens when you think about it. Both parties that are exploring each other, the genuine desire thing transcends common sense. It transcends economics. It transcends everything. You are attracted to them at a primal level, and you don't know why. That could be the beginning of something good, right? Arranged marriages are done, on dating sites, which, how can you detect genuine desire with that when all you got to do is look at someone for a tenth of a second and swipe this way or swipe that way, okay? So I would say, if your desire detector isn't flashing, if it's not going off, if there's not bells and whistles, you can't make it happen. Do yourself a favor, get yourself out of the friend zone, look for genuine burning desire. How do you get that? You got to be a high percentile man, period. And you will be a high value man. I like to add to this, be a high virtue man, and look for a high value woman who also is virtuous. That's going to be the best match. If a woman is indecisive, ain't going to work. You're not going to win her over. Like I said, genuine desire can't be manufactured or engineered or manipulated. You can't do it. Cut your losses, or if you want to call it a loss. I mean, some people, if you've been with a person for a long time, then yeah, it's a loss. It's a loss. If it's someone who you recently met, then what I would say is, just cut it. I don't want to say cut your losses. I want to say just cut it, and you can still be friendly. You can still have a friendly acquaintance. How's that sound? You can still have a friendly acquaintance. And as far as being friends, you already know what I think about that. Men and women being good friends. 9 times out of 10, when a man says he's good friends with a woman, or a woman says it, they've already slept together. And then they turn down the heat. It started out maybe hot or horny or desperate or whatever. They let their desire go wild. And then they just dialed it down because all of the elements of a happy life together were not there. That is, if you're looking for a more permanent-ish or permanent partner, person, I say that jokingly, girlfriend or wife. That's what we should be looking for, not a person or a partner. If you're in business, you look for a partner. If you're in a relationship, it's girlfriend or wife. Gentlemen, none of this partner stuff. Just stop talking like that, because what happens is real life ends up following your words. If you keep calling her a partner, guess what? She'll be just a partner. All that being said, where is your genuine desire detector today? Where is it today? Are you quick to jump out of relationship? Are you happy enough on your own to spend time by yourself, to have table for one? Are you content enough to, let me put it this way, do you respect yourself enough to have a talk with the female? That is great. I said female, the cat starts meowing. Do you respect yourself enough? And I'm not demonizing anyone. This is not putting women down or anything like that. You remember the video that I did called Don't Waste Time with Women That Waste Your Time. This is This is the nice version of that. Women who don't reciprocate, or if you're not sensing escalating affection, never pay full price for what she gave out for free in the past. But can you be a friendly acquaintance? Sure, absolutely. Understand this and prosper.